Let's bring Doug Holtz-Eakin in. He's the former CBO Director. And when I say, Doug, that there's a lot for us to go into in the Clinton tax numbers that have just come out that Blake is reporting to us on, there's a lot of politics there, right? I mean, she's putting out a statement that says, you know, I'm paying my fair share. There's part of the family statement that was put out. It's not just the right thing to do, but it's good for growth. Is it?
No. I think this reveals a lot of the problems she has in her economic policies, none of which are going to deliver any growth. And that, I think, is the single strongest critique of what we've seen out of Hillary Clinton so far. This is an economy that has a long-term growth capacity of 2%. That's way too low. Means that the standard of living doubles every 75 years instead of what we're used to. And we need proposals to increase economic growth. And what we've seen out of the Clinton campaign so far is nothing like that.
You know, I also thought it was interesting in Blake's report there that he said the campaign is clearly pushing out this narrative or story that since 2007, the Clintons have paid $40-some million in taxes. It's $43.8 million in taxes. So they're pushing that out. They want people to talk about that, say, hey, this is a good thing that we're paying all this money in taxes as a quote-unquote wealthy family in this country. Shouldn't the Trump campaign have a counter for that and say, boy, we just the opposite. We want to take cut your taxes so there's more money for wealthy people to put back into the economy.
They certainly should be prepared for this. I mean, this is all part of running for president. The fact that the 2015 return is coming out now, what they're saying about it is all something that they've prepared carefully, no doubt about it. A question that we've had for a long time is whether the Trump campaign anticipated this. There's been a lot of pressure about releasing his returns. He's not done so far. I think that pressure is going to increase, not decrease.
Right.
And obviously, you have to move away from the personal to what do we learn about economic policy from this? And one of the things we've learned from the Clinton campaign is she is happy to have higher taxes on rich people, $1.3 trillion. But she's going to spend $3.5 trillion, and so there will never be enough paid in to cover the costs of what she intends to do.
And that's the issue, right? That was the issue this week with her economic plan.
Yeah.
That was the issue I'm sure somebody like you had, right, with what she said. Is like, how do you pay for this stuff?
Look, the next president will inherit from Barack Obama a budget that will display $9 trillion in deficits over the next 10 years, will lead to trillion-dollar deficits every year within their terms, and she said nothing about how she would fix that. Instead, she's created dozens of new entitlements and another $2.3 trillion in deficits. That can't be a good idea.
Anybody care about debt, by the way, anymore at this campaign? I mean, Trump, I know you do.
I'm here, Carl.
Are you running? Are you the new, seems like every day this week, you're the next guy that's getting in? You're like McMullen, you're getting in the race now, Doug? Or you have an announcement you want to give us today or something? But seriously, I mean, Trump, same time, he was on, did an interview and said, yeah, it's a good time to borrow. Rates are low. And does anybody care about the debt?
We've seen precious little caring about it. I would say this, honestly. We have two candidates running like Democrats this year. We don't have anyone running like a traditional Republican, someone who cares about the fiscal responsibility to the next generation, good housekeeping and getting the books in order. We've got people who are saying, look, we're going to tell you what you want to hear and don't worry about what it costs.
We're going to talk in a moment and throughout the show a little bit more about Trump's economic plan that he talked about this week as well. But to be fair to him, wasn't there more pro-growth message, more of a pro-growth message in there, tax cuts, and did you like that kind of thing?
I think that's the single most important contrast. He's interested in growth, wants to pursue better growth. It's our top economic problem. She's given up on growth and is just into tax and transfer. So I think that's something the Trump campaign needs to really focus on.